If you notice on your homepage here, he does have a great little header menu. He's got stuff for buyers and sellers. He's got a blog section, testimonials, and contacts. In the event that you did want to add pages to the header menu, you could do so using the menu section as well in the settings app. When you select it, that horizontal menu will be placed vertically in the menu structure. And if you notice underneath the buyers tab, it's tabbed over a little bit for these. So in the event that you have a page that you've created, maybe a page of lenders that you really like using and you wanted to give them some screen time, you've created it, you can definitely add that to here. You can even do farm pages. You could do blog posts if you wanted to as well. Here's one, like tips to help paint like a pro, right? That's really good for sellers. People always want to have their house sold. If this is a blog that you wanted to highlight in the sellers dropdown, you would go ahead and select that blog. And then we're going to add it to the menu. And naturally, when you add it to the menu, it will sit at the very, very bottom of the menu structure. And then you can drag it wherever you want. In this case, I want to use this one under the sellers tab because it's helping you prep the house for sale. And then I'm also going to change the title of it as well. So it says tips for helping paint like a pro, right? You can adjust whatever you want it to do as a navigation label. Once I save these changes, if I refresh Mr. T's page here, on the sellers section, we should now have a drop down that has paints to help you save money, right? So we can go and navigate directly to it. So that's how you adjust any of that information. You can even link out to custom pages as well. So if if your brokerage has a page that you really like and you want to highlight it, you can do it as a custom link. Just give the URL, give it a title, and then you can add it and adjust it wherever you want.